Good morning, children. Hope you are well. Today, we will be doing a lesson in English grammar called punctuation marks. Children, punctuation marks are very important when you learn how to read and write English. Without punctuation marks, you will not be able to understand the meaning of the sentence, and also you will not understand where the sentence starts and ends. So whenever you write in English, it is very important to use all the punctuation marks. Today, let us learn about the different types of punctuation marks. Let's start. Full stop, question mark and comma are all punctuation marks. You must have already learnt how to use these three. Let us still revise them one by one. Let's start with full stop. And how is full stop written? A dot. And where do you use full stop? At the end of the sentence. So many sentences end with a full stop. Let's see an example. The sentence is Abhay plays the piano. Can you see? After piano, where the sentence ends, there is a full stop. So remember, children, always end your sentence by putting a full stop. Now let's see the second type, question mark. And this is how you write a question mark. When do you use a question mark? At the end of a question. What is the meaning of question? When you ask something. In Hindi, we say sawal पूछना. So whenever you end the sentence, we put a question mark. Sentences which ask a question end with a question mark. Let's see an example. Where does Rahul live? This is the question. But at the end, instead of a full stop, we add a question mark. Now let's see the third type, comma. And it's shown like this sign. Now let's see where we use comma. A list of things, places, persons, animals, birds, books, etc. can be separated with the help of a comma. So children, when you have to write many things of the same type, you have to separate them. Then we use a comma. Let's see an example. Rahul, Rishi, Sanket and Sujal are good friends. So here children, we have 4 different names. Rahul, Rishi, Sanket and Sujal. So whenever there are many words together, we have to use a comma between them. And that's why after Rahul, if you see, there's a comma. After Rishi again, there's a comma. And after Sanket, there's a comma. So we use commas when we have to separate things. Now let's see a new type of punctuation mark. We call it capital letter. Remember children, every sentence begins with a capital letter. So the start of the sentence should always be a big alphabet. Let's see this example. My name is Rahul. And the first word is my And if you see the letter M, which is the first letter, it is the capital M. So always start your sentences with a capital letter. Another important thing is the word I is always written in capital form. So when you say, I am a boy, or like this example, Rohan and I are brothers. Though I is in the middle, I is always written as capital. Third point, all proper nouns begin with a capital letter. What are proper nouns, children? We have already studied them. They are names of people, places, animals, birds. So here, if you see, Rahul is a name, Mumbai is a name, Apollo Circus, Panchatantra is a name of a book, January is the name of a month, Sunday is the name of a day. So all these are proper nouns, and that's why all of them, if you see, start with a capital letter. So remember, whenever you are writing names, they have to be written with a capital letter. So these were some of the examples of using punctuation marks. Now let us do an exercise on punctuation. The first question says, tick the sentences which are punctuated correctly. So here you are given 4 sentences. You have to read them, look at them very carefully and see if they are properly punctuated. If it is punctuated, put a tick in the box. If it is not punctuated, put a cross. Let's start with the first sentence. Keep the toys, clothes and books in their place. Now let's check this sentence. The first rule is the start of the sentence should always be a capital letter, which is correct. Next is the end of the sentence should be a full stop. And third one, here you have 3 different things separated by commas. So this means that the sentence is punctuated correctly. So put a tick mark in the box. Now let's read B. B is a question. Did you read the book? The start of the sentence starts with capital, so it's correct. But because it is a question, it should not end with a full stop. It should end with a question mark. So this sentence is not punctuated correctly, so put a cross in the box. C. I was not feeling well yesterday. Start of the sentence I is capital and the sentence ends with a full stop. So it is correct. D. Meera and Priya are coming after dinner. Meera is a proper noun and the start, so M is capital. But if you see Priya, Priya is also the name, so it's a proper noun. So P over here should be capital P. And that's why this sentence is not correctly punctuated.